Not slick or anything like that as far as my travel, but appreciate everybody coming out on a lot of things you could be doing today.
Indeed, and the tip controlled by Iowa State, and Alexa Middleton runs the point for the Cyclones. Middleton fans a dribble to the left wing. Iowa State throws it. Burkall free throw line jumper on the way. Got it. Rattles it down. Mayor Burkall.
No hesitation whatsoever. Looked like they might try to get the basketball into Bridget Carlton posting up early.
Arkansas' strength is in the guard court, and Dungy, the leading scorer, gives over for Mason. Mason on top of the arc to Monk. Monk will fire a three off the back rim. No good. Rebound to Burkall for Iowa State. Arkansas not going to be shy today. They have a philosophy of shoot it before turning it over. Wise left wing to Middleton. Now post feed for Carlton, and it's kicked. Stays with Iowa State.
Brent, you mentioned Iowa State potentially posting up smaller guards. We've seen that a little bit with Bridget early on, although she's defended by Bailey Zimmerman. Checks in at 6 feet, so not really a size advantage there for Bridget.
And a hold on Carlton on Arkansas on the inbounds.
But I do like Bridget's odds really posting up against just about anyone who plays at a guard forward position.
Cyclones inbound with a new shot clock. Into Jones left wing. Jones a couple bounces. Flips it in for Burkall, posting up low left. Turns, faces, finds a cutting Wise for the layup. 4-0 Iowa State.
Great cut to the opposite side of the basket by Maddie Wise, and I love the heads-up play by Meredith Burkall to find her.
Monk on top of the arc for Mason. She launches a long two. That misses, and the rebound to Burkall for Iowa State. Cyclones 4-0, running up the right side. Cross-court feed to Jones. Jones a ball fake, spins in, lost the ball. Last touched by Arkansas. This is the second SEC team Iowa State has played this year in the first 7 games. Of course, defeated Auburn in the WNIT. The quality opponents Iowa State has played so far in the non-conference. Jones catches left baseline, gets a Burkall screen, now to left wing. Carlton catches and resets. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Carlton off a pick. Now it's hedged by Williams. Lost the ball. A steal by the post player. Williams to the right side to Zimmerman. And Arkansas resets. Dungy a quick trigger three off the left side. Rebound tipped by Arkansas out of bounds. Iowa State possession.
It'll be interesting to watch the continued defensive mindset for Arkansas on those ball screens. Iowa State, a lot of ball screening action out on the wings. Didn't go the way they wanted that first time.
4-0 Iowa State. Middleton a three on the way, off the back rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Carlton, keeps it alive. Carlton on the low right block, out for Middleton, thought about it, drives in free throw line, post up Burkall. Off the glass with the left hand, yes.
Burkall with a good first couple of minutes. 4 early points.
And a good start for Iowa State at 6-0 Cyclones. Dungy rolls off right side, a floater off the right glass, no good. Rebound to Williams for Arkansas, spins in against a triple team, and she's fouled. Now Williams at 6'1", in there with Carlton and Burkall, and stole that rebound away. And Kiara Williams, the junior from Little Rock, to the free throw line for our first free throws of the day.
Arkansas turning opponents over 20 times per contest. We've seen them be aggressive on the defensive end already with 1 turnover for Iowa State. We'll see if that can be a factor.
Second for Williams, made them both. 6-2 Iowa State. Kiara Williams nets 2 free throws. 7:50 to play in the opening quarter. Appreciate you joining us today on the Cyclone Network and Cyclones TV. Burkall, Carlton straightaway, now right side Middleton. Middleton across the perimeter to Wise. Wise drives in left side, goes up, off the glass, misses, and the rebound to Arkansas. Razorbacks like to run with Monk. Monk never cut up, step through move, layup no good, rebound tipped out of bounds, stays with the Razorbacks.
Good use of those last 2 big steps by Monk as she approaches the basket.
Now Malika Monk, a 5'5" guard, led them in scoring last year, but some infusion of talent for Arkansas. Dungy leads them in scoring this season. Zimmerman inbounds to Monk on the left wing. 7:20 to play first quarter, 6-2 Iowa State. Monk to the right side for Zimmerman. Post feed in Williams. Backs in on Burkall. Double team comes late. It's deflected by Burkall and picked up by Carlton. Iowa State runs with a 5-on-5. Carlton straight away. Drives in right baseline, up and in. All the way up the right side for Bridget Carlton's on the board. 8-2 Iowa State, 3 minutes in. You wondered how Iowa State would respond after the loss on Wednesday. Pretty sharp so far. Dungy, guarded by Middleton, crosses over. Good job by Alexa to get in front, but a foul called. Foul called on Middleton, and Dungy to the free throw line for 2.
Pretty good defensive positioning there, I thought, by Alexa getting her feet in the way, but Dungy kind of forces the action.
Dungy, the leading scorer at 16 points per game, the transfer from Oklahoma. First free throw misses. Five foot 11-inch guard. Gets a second free throw and makes that one. It's 8-3 Iowa State. 6:49 to play in the first quarter. Iowa State runs offense. Burkhall straightaway. Carlton right side. Middleton. Good ball movement for the Cyclones early in this game. Jones a catch and shoot three, top of the arc. Banks in! Why not? Oh. Ashley Jones a well-marked three.
Well, if you bank it in from the top of the key, at least you know that you shot it straight. It wasn't a total fluke, just a little long.
Monk a response for a long two, and it's 11-5 Iowa State.
Well, Monk is not very big, listed at 5'5". As we said, leading scorer a year ago.
Middleton trap, lost possession. Monk dives on the floor, and she's on the out-of-bounds line. Goes to Iowa State. You saw Monk there slide on the floor, which is actually completely legal, Molly Parrott. You can dive and slide on the floor as long as you want. It's when you turn over is when it's a travel.
And that would be one of those things that I think a lot of folks don't understand with the game of basketball. Kind of like the over the back, Brent. I know that's one of your favorite, least favorite confusing calls in basketball.
You are correct there. Kristen Scott into the game. Top of the arc. Post feed in for Carlton. Good move with the left hand, but misses. Got all the way there, could not convert. And Arkansas gets the rebound with Dungy. Dungy up the middle floor, right side. Zimmerman, she'll shoot over Johnson. It's no good. Rebound, Carlton battles for it. Last touch by Carlton. Pretty physical ball game in the post so far today, and especially on the rebounds, and Arkansas maintains possession.
And as we've said, Kiara Williams, just a 6'1" at the post position, but she plays really hard. She's a nice looking athlete. She was in the middle of a few white jerseys there and ends up getting the ball knocked out of Iowa State.
A three by Monk misses, and Ray Johnson gets the rebound for Iowa State. Johnson a post feed in for Kristen Scott, goes off the glass, no good, but the rebound to Scott, battling for it, it's on the floor, and it's Williams winning the hustle play for Arkansas. Monk on the run, up the middle of the floor, kicks it right side. Driving baseline is Mason, stop there, out for Zimmerman, a three on the way, no good, and the rebound for Iowa State's Carlton. Arkansas likes to go quickly. Carlton, a step back, left wing, Johnson three on the way. Long rebound to Dungy and Arkansas. Cyclones have missed a couple shots in a row after starting on a good pace so far. Dungy, free throw line, right side to Monk. Right corner, Zimmerman. Gets a Monk screen on the weave to Dungy. Right corner, Monk fires over Carlton and drills it. Malika Monk.
And as we've said, this Arkansas team really wants to get up and down and run, but they really want to attempt three-pointers. 6 of their 11 field goal attempts coming from beyond the arc.
Lead only 3 for Iowa State, 11-8, 4:35 to play first quarter. Wise drives in right side, kicks right corner for Jones, gets a screen from Wise, now drives in, tough shot, banks in. Just keep going off the glass, Ashley Jones. 13-8 Iowa State.
She must have been good at geometry in high school.
That makes one of us. 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Dungy, a crossover on Wise, gets to the rim, left hand, good, and no, missed it, but gets con. Carlton and Wise each have 2 to the line for Arkansas is Dungy. First free throw good. Dungy with 2 points for the Razorbacks, and again, it's the Razorbacks guard court. Dungy, Monk, and then we'll see Tolfree just checks in right now. She is not afraid to fire it when she gets in the ball game. Number 2 for Arkansas, and she checks in at that timeout. I'm going to guess she gets the shot up quickly. Johnson gets harassed in the front court, almost lost it, but it's picked up by Camber in for Iowa State. Back over to Johnson straight away. Left corner, Carlton. Carlton jabs, drives in, it has it stolen away by Monk. Just fleeced her. Monk driving right side, step through move, left hand misses. And Johnson gets the rebound for Iowa State. Johnson up the middle of the floor. Cyclones lead it by 3. Pulls feed Carlton, back out Johnson, left corner 3. He rattles out. Went all the way in and spun out. The rebound to Dungy in Arkansas. 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Dungy cross-court feed to Monk. They play catch. Monk to Mason between the leg bounce. Jalen Mason off the screen at the free throw line, kicks in the corner for Tolfree. A quick three on the way, buries it. Alexis Tolfree was one of the leading scorers in junior college basketball last year. She's a 5'8" junior. She's only 10 of her last 51, but that means she still likes to shoot it, and she gets one to go here.
And she didn't get the start today, but has started some games for the Razorbacks.
Carleton responds with a three. Cyclones back on top, 16-13. Monk, left wing, cross-court feed to Mason on the right corner. Mason dribbles in free throw line, crosses over on Camber, picks up her dribble out for Tolfree. Tolfree calls out a pick. Wise gets the assignment on her. Now a switch on Kristen Scott. A double team. Left corner Mason, 10 on the shot clock. Mason, a runner from 12 feet, rattles in. 16-15 Iowa State, and Arkansas starting to feel a little bit more.
The Cyclones throwing some different things at Arkansas defensively that possession, but Arkansas, good patience, got a good look at the basket.
Johnson spins dribble right wing for Scott, and then a hold called on Dungy as she grabbed onto Johnson.
33.
Second team foul on Arkansas. And substitutions for Iowa State. Middleton back in along with Nezaquah. Golden in for Arkansas. Middleton inbounds to Carleton, left wing. Post feed in, Nezaquah posting up low left, spins right hand, hook, rattles out, and the rebound to Carleton keeps it alive once more. Out to Jones. Jones looking to post up, Nezaquah can't find her. Jones maintains her dribble, picks it up to Middleton. 20 on the shot clock for Iowa State, 2 minutes to play first quarter. Middleton to Carleton, cross-court feed right side, Camber threw it away. Off her fingertips and into the Arkansas bench, and a turnover for Iowa State.
Arkansas flustering Iowa State a little bit on some of those ball screens and the way that they're defending it. It's almost either it's a really big hedge or it's a trap until that player does something with the basketball, and that's caused Iowa State some problems.
It's a 1-point lead for Iowa State. Dungy working to Tolfree, left corner. Tolfree on top, Golden. Golden, a smaller guard as well. A 14-footer off the glass, misses, but the rebound to Arkansas. Kept alive by Thomas. Driving right baseline is Tolfree, and a hand check called on Iowa State. It's on Camber. Fourth team foul on Iowa State, so Arkansas shoots on the next one. Burkhall quickly back in for Nezaquah. Arkansas down 1 with possession, trying to take the lead for the first time today in this first quarter. It's 16-15 Iowa State. Golden handles, right corner, Tolfree drives all the way, never cut off, banks no good, rebound to Tolfree. The 5'8" guard in the middle of the trees stays with it. Golden to Tolfree, and she walks with it. Try to get in that move a little too quickly and slid the pivot foot, and a turnover for Arkansas.
And Tolfree, a nice energy player. She has started some games like we said, but brings some nice energy to the floor as she comes off the bench as that sixth woman.
Iowa State runs offense with Middleton. Drives up the right side to Wise. Wise back, free throw line out, Carleton. And a walk called on Carleton. A turnover for Iowa State. And Iowa State a little turnover prone in this first quarter. That's number 4.
Bridget shuffles her feet just a little bit as she catches the basketball and then makes that dribble move.
1:05 to play first quarter. Iowa State leads it by 1. Golden controls it. Right wing Zimmerman driving baseline on Jones. Stop there. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Dungy to the rim, left hand scoop, misses everything. Rebound tipped by Burkhall into the hands of Middleton. Iowa State wants to run a little bit, leading by 1. Middleton flips it back for a Jones 3 on the way. Off the left side, no good. Rebound tipped by Burkhall, and an offensive rebound. Wise straight away, lost the ball, got a tip, but picks it back up to Carleton. Driving left baseline, cut off there, now posts up, right hand off the glass, no. And Thomas clears for Arkansas. A lot of action here in this first quarter. Iowa State by 1. Tolfree never stopped, banks it up, no good. And the rebound to Jones.
Tolfree almost comes up with her own offensive rebound.
A frenetic pace, but not much offense, at least as far as the scoreboard is concerned. Iowa State by 1. Can hold for the last shot. Middleton being guarded by Golden, drives left baseline, flips it in from 8 feet. Alexis Middleton. 3 seconds to play in the quarter. Golden in a hurry, he's got to launch it, doesn't see it, And that ends the first.
Hard time figuring out the elf on the shelf situation in our household.
It's a process. It's Arkansas ball to open up the second quarter. With Monk straight away toll-free. Cyclones lead up by 3. We get the second quarter underway. Flips it in for Williams. Middleton gets the block on the help side. On the taller Williams, good play by Middleton. She takes herself into the front court. Handoff Carlton has played every single minute so far. Back out Middleton, Iowa State resets. 20 on the shot clock, Cyclones lead up by 3. Carlton to Middleton on the weave. Middleton back to Carlton left side. Guarded by Zimmerman, Carlton backs her in. Out for Wise. Wise straight away with 4 on the shot clock. Middleton's got to go with 2. Launches a 3. It's short off the left side. Toll-free gets the rebound and a foul called on Jones. First foul on Ashley Jones.
Good patience on that offensive possession for Iowa State. Alexa ends up with a pretty good look at the hole. Had to use her legs. She was a little deep from 3, but that's a shot attempt that you can live with.
Dungy driving left baseline. Good defense by Carlton, takes the charge. Good legal guarding position for Bridget Carlton. And a foul called on Dungy. And the second foul on Arkansas's leading scorer. She has to take a seat. 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Iowa State leads it by 3.
Bridget Carlton, Ashley Jones, 5 points apiece. Meredith Burkhall with 4. She had scored 4 of Iowa State's first 6 in the contest.
Middleton picks up the bounce straight away. Jones left wing Carlton. Carlton, a patient player on the left side. Trying to probe this Arkansas defense. Arkansas crosses over left baseline. Looking for a cutter and Wise. A 3 on the way by Wise. Banks no good. Rebound high for Mason and the Razorbacks. And a tough shooting day so far for both these clubs. Monk to Mason, back to Monk. Monk drives in past Middleton, got past her and lays it in. Malika Monk, 7 points to lead the way for the Razorbacks.
She has no trouble getting all the way to the rim. She hasn't been able to finish everything, but she's got some good looks.
Carlton to Burkhall on top of the arc. Burkhall calls the shots, gives it right side for Jones, trying to post up Carlton, can't get it to her. Middleton fires a 3 instead. That's an air ball out of bounds to Arkansas. And in comes Ray Johnson for Middleton. Jones also sits down for Iowa State. Camber in. Iowa State got that bucket late by Middleton to end the first quarter, but really over the last 3 or 4 minutes, it's been a little bit of a struggle. Cyclones still lead it by 1. 8 minutes to play, second quarter. Monk to Mason. Mason a couple bounces, fires a long 2 off the right side. Rebound to Johnson in Iowa State. Arkansas shooting just 25% from the floor. Iowa State at 40. Carlton backs in on the shorter Zimmerman. A fadeaway jumper misses. Rebound to Scott, goes up. Good and a foul. Kristen Scott, an and 1.
Kristen Scott, the second leading rebounder for Iowa State on the year at just about 7. A nice area of improvement this year for the sophomore.
Able to absorb the contact from Williams and a free throw opportunity for Scott. And the sophomore from Minnesota misses, but the rebound to Carlton for Iowa State. Carlton's been all over the glass. Wise an open look for 3. No. Long off the rim and the rebound to Toll-Free. 20-17 Iowa State. Toll-Free with quickness. Picks up her dribble right wing. On top Monk. And Arkansas recalibrates. Monk fires a long 2 over Camber. Got it again. Malika Monk has 9 to lead all scorers. 20-19 Iowa State. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Johnson, a backdoor cut for Carlton. A good catch. Pivots and lays it up, misses. Rebound to Scott, up and in. Credit the catch initially by Carlton to even keep that possession alive, and then Scott cleans it up.
Well, Kristen Scott shooting the basketball well this year, 58% from the field, 40% from downtown. Now she's only attempted 10, but still shooting it much better than she did a year ago as a freshman.
Mason for the Razorbacks straight away. Mason right corner, Zimmerman gets past Carlton, but stepped on the end line out of bounds. Turnover for Arkansas is number 3 on the Razorbacks. And Iowa State has a 3-point lead. 6:35 to play, second quarter.
For two teams that want to shoot it pretty often from downtown, not shooting it all that well. Iowa State 20%, Arkansas 28.
Johnson has her pass deflected and stolen away by Mason, but could not control it, so it stays with Iowa State. And the Cyclones having some trouble with pressure by Arkansas right now.
Well, and I think with Arkansas switching some things up a little bit as far as how they are defending ball screens. They've done some big hedges, some trapping.
And I have a breaking news announcement.
Let's hear it.
Iowa State to the Alamo Bowl
Hey!
to play Washington State and our old friend Mike Leach. So congratulations to Iowa State football team coach Matt Campbell going to one of the premier bowl games around. That's December 28th, an 8 o'clock start. We'll have all sorts of coverage on the Cyclone Network and Cyclones TV. A Camber catch and shoot three, misses everything, and the rebound to Arkansas. Monk pushes up the right side. On top the ARK, Zimmerman, left wing, Mason's three on the way, cash it. Jalen Mason ties it up at 22. 5:50 to play in the second quarter. Iowa State laboring on offense. Johnson spins a dribble, out for Wise, left wing. Wise bounces in on Mason, back out Jones. Around the perimeter, left corner, Johnson. Good find for Scott, good at a foul again. Kristen Scott doing work inside.
And what a great heads-up play by Kristen Scott. The offense a little bit stagnant, kind of passing around the perimeter. Kristen Scott just makes a really hard cut to the ball side block. Ray Johnson finds her. Nice teamwork and a great heads-up play, as I said, by Kristen Scott. Sometimes you just have to have instincts and make something happen. She did just that.
Scott's free throw misses, but a lane violation on Arkansas, so an extra attempt for Scott. Scott, 6 points for Iowa State, the leading scorer, and she's done it in limited minutes. Just 6 minutes off the bench.
Pretty young lineup in there for Iowa State.
Takes advantage on the free throw violation, makes it. It's 25-22 Iowa State.
A freshman, 3 sophomores, and a junior.
Monk dribbles it off her foot, but keeps it to Zimmerman. Back to Monk. Left corner, Tolfree. Tolfree, a right-hand floater, misses everything, and Scott gets a rebound. Iowa State with possession, leading by 3. Johnson runs up the left side. Yeah, right now Carlton not in the game. Johnson, good post feed for Scott, who lays it up and is fouled. Can't get it to go. And a great pass by Ray Johnson.
That is not an easy angle from the top of the key. No hesitation whatsoever. Just keeps her dribble, makes that wraparound pass from the top of the key to the low block without picking up the dribble.
And a good catch by Scott, earns free throws. First free throw, good. Scott just kind of lose track of her, but then you look at the stat sheet and you go, whoa,
yeah,
pretty productive.
And she's doing a really nice job of moving without the basketball, finding open gaps in the defense, open spots, and credit to Ray Johnson. Ray's doing an excellent job of finding her on a few of these possessions.
Scott makes both free throws, has 9 points, and Iowa State back up 5, 27-22, halfway home in the second quarter. Dungy a long 2 on the way, rattles it in. So Dungy with 2 fouls back in the game, and it's 27-24, Iowa State. Johnson being harassed by Galden, all sorts of pressure from the small guard. Gets a screen, and now a double team by Dungy. Flips it in Wise. Wise posts up low right, goes in, but walks first.
But Arkansas has made it really interesting. Really the second quarter, the entire second quarter, seems like it's just been a couple points. Iowa State has not been able to pull away at all.
Largest lead for Iowa State has been 6. It was 6-0 early. Arkansas works offense with Dungy, guarded by Wise. Good defense by Maddie, gets deflection on the shot, and Iowa State clears the rebound. Middleton up the left side. On top, Scott tees up a 3 on the way, rattles out. Rebound tipped by Wise. Camber battles, but picked up by Galden. Galden hustles up the right side. It's a 2-on-2 at the free throw line. Out for Zimmerman, sets her feet and fires and drills it. Arkansas ties it back up at 27.
Arkansas could not hit early from downtown, and all of a sudden they're 4 of 9 from deep.
Shooting much better in this quarter. Middleton crosses over on Galden. Picks up a dribble right baseline. Right wing, Camber. On top, Jones. Jones drives it left side. Spins, right-hand floater, rattles out. Scott gets a hand on the rebound, but Arkansas from the floor picks up the rebound. It is Golden, 2-on-2 once again, never stopped, all the way to the rim, lays it in. Transition offense for Arkansas, and the Razorbacks lead for the first time this afternoon.
The Florida State transfer just keeps the basketball live, and nobody steps in front to stop.
29-27 Razorbacks. Wonder when we'll see Carleton back in the game. Kamer, right wing three. Jones off the back rim, rebound to Zimmerman in Arkansas. And Mike Neighbors instructs his Razorbacks to go. Golden, cross-court feed. Mason, right-hand floater, short. Rebound to Iowa State. It goes out of bounds. Carleton, Burkhall, Johnson in the game. As Carleton had about a 3-minute break there. Checks in with 3:09 to play in the second quarter, and Iowa State trailing by 2.
We'll see if Coach Fenley wants to get Kristen Scott back in the game at all. With these 3 minutes left in the first half, she has done a nice job for Iowa State, leading the way with 9 points.
Ray Johnson runs the point on the right wing. On top, Carleton. Carleton one bounce, picks up her dribble, left wing Wise. Wise bounces in Burkhall. Good spin on the low left block, but walks with it. She did the work, but did indeed change pivot feet there, and that's an automatic travel. 29-27 Arkansas, under 3 minutes to play before halftime. This is a 7-0 run for the Razorbacks over the last 2:20. Mason, top of the arc, left wing to Golden. Golden left corner, Dungy. Dungy, an offensive foul call. Away from the ball on Mason. Exchange of turnovers here with 2:51 to play in the second quarter. Arkansas 29, Iowa State 27. Johnson angles the dribble to the right wing. Carleton sets a pick. Johnson post feed for Burkhall, has it tipped away. Golden strips it free. Burkhall dives on the floor, and a jump ball called. Possession arrow to Iowa State. Atiana Golden is just all over the place right now.
Well, she's a nice defender, just disrupting Iowa State's offense just enough.
As you mentioned, transfer along with Dungy. She transferred in from Florida State.
A couple of other transfers from junior colleges.
Jones catches on the inbounds, lays it up and in. Kind of untangled the mess in there, and Jones emerged free and laid it through.
I wasn't sure she was going to be able to get that shot up, but she just goes up nice and strong.
Golden counters and misses off the back rim, and Iowa State has the rebound. It's tied at 29. Jones catches left wing. Triple threats position, now drives in, free throw line, stopped in the lanes, got to get out of there. Hands off for Carleton. Carleton double teamed out for Johnson. Johnson thought about it, instead flips for Wise, three corner, good. Maddie Wise a three from the left corner. Iowa State back in front.
A good little three-person game on that left wing between Carleton, Johnson, and Wise.
32-29 Iowa State. Dungy attacks, it's blocked by Johnson. What a play by Ray. And Ray goes up the right side with the ball. Johnson spins the dribble to Burkhall straight away. Inside Carleton. Double team comes late. Carleton posting up. Outside Wise. Wise back to Carleton. A three on the way. Good! What a series for Iowa State. A well-marked three for Carleton. Cyclones by 6.
She had a very small window of getting that shot off as she drills it.
Tolfree controls for the Razorbacks. Lobs it inside for Thomas. Double team comes, but it's a foul, and it goes. And one. And then a shove, I believe, which I was blocked. With 1:05 to play as we resume action here at Hilton Coliseum. Free throw misses, and the rebound to Carleton for Iowa State. Carleton picks up rebound number 6, takes herself into the front court. Carleton into the corner. Kamer launches a three on the way, short. Misses everything, and the rebound to Arkansas. Monk in a hurry, he's got a 3-on-2. Left corner, Tolfree a quick launch, short. Rebound to Burkhall.
And Tolfree does not need to be talked into taking shots. She's just kind of around the basketball all the time.
See if Iowa State goes for a 2-for-1 here with an 18-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Carleton posting up, finds a cutting Burkhall. Good pass and a layup on the assist from Carleton. And they are able to potentially get a 2-for-1 if Arkansas inbounds under 30 seconds. So the Razorbacks can hold for one. See if Monk sees it. She's not shy either. Monk bounces for Mason. And the Razorbacks slow it down. Cyclones up 6, 37-31. Under a minute to play before halftime.
This will definitely be the longest possession for Arkansas.
10 to go. Mason with 8, gets a screen by Thomas. Mason up the left side with 5, maintains her dribble off the glass, good. And that'll end the first half. Jalen Mason hits a little runner from 6 feet. And a very and K-State defeats Vanderbilt 72-61. So as it stands right now, the Big 12 with a 3-2 advantage in the Big 12 SEC Challenge. Arkansas opens up with the basketball, trailing by 4. A quick jumper by Mason off the back rim, no good. The rebound to Burkhoff for Iowa State. Just underway third quarter here at Hilton Coliseum. Middleton in the corner right for Jones. Post feed Carlton, has her pass deflected in the hands of Middleton. Pull up from 14 feet, yes. 39-33 Iowa State. Matches the Cyclones' largest lead at 6. Monk a quick trigger, misses off the back flange. Rebound to Zimmerman. It's blocked away by Carlton. And Carlton controls it. Up the left side to Middleton. Good start to the second half for Iowa State. High lob in Burkhoff. Posts up low left, goes up strong and banks it in. 41-33 Iowa State. Cyclones' largest lead at 8. Monk spins on Middleton. Middleton stays in front. Now the Zimmerman 3 is short. Rebound to Burkhoff. Cyclones a 4-0 run to open up this third quarter. 1 minute in. Middleton, post feed Carlton. Size advantage, double team comes late. Back to Middleton. Hand off Carlton. Carlton post up and in. Carlton on the low left block. And the Cyclones lead it by 10. Monk dribbles up the left side for the Razorbacks. Straightaway Mason gets a Williams pick right side. On top of the arc, Dungy. Wise gets the assignment on the Razorbacks' leading scorer. Monk straight away. Zimmerman, one bounce to the left hand, out to a Monk 3 left wing, good. Malika Monk can get it going in a hurry, and she drills a 3 from the left side. 43-36 Iowa State. Carlton, couple bounces, goes in low left, kicks it out, Middleton right side. Middleton drives in all the way, up and a foul. Middleton and one.
Like the aggressive move to the hoop by the senior and Bridget Carlton, that penetration along the end line.
So a free throw from Middleton's had a solid game today. The senior from Tennessee, 6 points and 5 assists, but misses the free throw. And the rebound to Arkansas. Golden, who just checked in for Monk, controls. Bounces Zimmerman left wing, now Dungy, top of the arc. Between leg bounce on Carlton, drives in. Good defense by Bridget, but a foul called. I'm not sure what more she could have done there, but a foul called anyway.
It looked like maybe Dungy initiated that contact or kind of put her head down and had already decided that she was going all the way to the hoop and was going to put the shot up no matter what. She did that once earlier in the game too, I think, with Alexa Middleton defending. And
Dungy's free throw misses. She's going to struggle it from the line today. It's just the first foul on Carlton. Dungy now 3 of 5 from the stripe. Has 5 points, came in averaging 16. Dungy's free throw is good on the second try. It's 45-37 Iowa State.
And speaking of free throws a little bit, Brent, that was an area Iowa State coaching staff wanted to get to the free throw line a little more often today. They've only attempted 5.
Middleton controls right wing, now right corner Jones. Jones looking to post it up for Carlton, can't find her yet, now does. Carlton posting low right and a cutting Middleton, good catch, throws it up and in. Alexa Middleton on the feed from Carlton. That's worked a couple of times. 8 points for Middleton, playing well. Mason behind the back bounce. Golden drives in right corner, doesn't shoot. Instead stolen away by Carlton. Carlton running with Middleton. They've had a nice 2-person game in this quarter. Carlton a 3 on the way, short, no good. And the rebound to Arkansas. And Mason. 3-on-3 for the Razorbacks. Right corner, Zimmerman's 3 up, an air ball. Rebound off of Jones's head, out of bounds to Arkansas.
Zimmerman's hit a couple in this game. She's definitely comfortable and willing to let it fly from deep. Excuse me, she's only knocked down 1. She's 1 of 6 today.
Zimmerman throws it in. Now out for Dungy's 3, buries it. And he's a little too comfortable there for Dungy, and it's 47-40. 7 minutes to play, third quarter. Middleton working offense. Big contact underneath. Carleton's defender fell down, lets the traffic clear and lays it in.
A great heads-up play. The help defender comes flying at her, and she just hesitates and sits there a second longer, lets the defense go right by.
Golden runs into Middleton, a foul called on Middleton. I think they're going to call it on the floor. Or not. Give her free throws. So free throws for Golden, and Brian Engerline goes over to talk to Bill Fenley. He was on. He says, I wasn't sure. I asked my help, and he said it was shooting. So that's what you got to do. Golden makes the free throw. I politely disagree. 49-41, as the first free throw by Golden is good. Scott into the game for Iowa State. Had such a good first half with 9 points. Checks in for Burkle.
Burkle and Scott have given Iowa State really nice minutes today out of the post position. Meredith Burkle has not missed a shot. 8 points for the senior. Kristen Scott, 3 of 5. You can get 7 of 9 shooting from your 2 primary post players, or 2 of your 3 primary post players. I think you'll take it just about every night out.
49-42 Iowa State after the free throws. Middleton right corner, Carleton, a step back 3 on the way, buries it. Bridget Carleton, a well-marked 3. She's starting to light it up here in the third quarter. Carleton with 15 points for the game. Dungy to counter a 3, good. Making a long 2, foot on the line for Dungy. And it's 51-44. Middleton fakes the handoff to Carleton on top of the arc. Middleton maintains the dribble left wing, goes between the legs, guarded by Monk, now ahead. She picks up the dribble. Left side, Wise throws it right to a defender, but back to Wise, and a hand check called on Tolfree. Now, fortunate there as Wise fired that pass, but deflected off of Tolfree right back to her. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, 51-44 Iowa State. Biggest lead for the Cyclones has been 10. That was earlier in this quarter. Jones triggers, needs to fire it into Carleton at the Pioneer logo. Scott catches low left, goes in and draws contact, and free throws for Kristen Scott.
Kristen Scott continues to put herself in good positions, making herself available with the defender on her back. I think she's just active enough, athletic enough to put herself in good spots where her teammates can often find her.
Gets 2, the first for Scott is good. Well, Pioneer has an unmatched local team helping growers achieve success season after season. Pioneer with you from the word go. Scott into double figures with 10, make it 11. 11 points for Scott, and it's 53-44 Iowa State. 5:50 to play, third quarter. Dungy crosses over on Johnson. A lot of contact and foul called. As Dungy's going to keep attacking the rim, and a foul called on Ray.
Well, she's effective. I mean, so far in this game, when she makes a decision and wants to put the ball on the floor, penetrate and get to the rim, she either gets there or has gotten fouled. For the most part, has gone to the free throw line when she's drawn those fouls.
Dungy's free throw up and in. Dungy 12 points for the Razorbacks, ties Monk for the team high. 53-45 Iowa State. And makes them both. 7-point Iowa State edge. Cyclone possession in the third quarter. 5:40 on the clock. Johnson free throw line for Scott. Scott looking to hand off to Carleton, finds her. Carleton one bounce to Johnson straight away. Johnson recalibrates. Johnson, right wing, Wise. Wise to Johnson around the perimeter. Wise catches right side. Wise bounces in low right. Scott has a height advantage. Back out Johnson. Thought about it, didn't shoot. Johnson hand checked on Monk. And a foul called on Malika Monk. The second foul on Monk.
Ray Johnson with the heads-up play there, realizing only about 4 or 5 seconds left on the shot clock, needed to make something happen.
Johnson inbounds to Jones, catches low left, got free and lays it in on the inbounds play from Johnson. 55-46 Iowa State.
9 points now for Ashley.
Get a stop on this end. Dungy driving in right side, stopped there by Johnson, now backs up to the three-point line. Dungy crosses over. Left wing for Mason. Left corner, Monk. An open look for three, and she drills it. Malika Monk. 55-49, the lead at 6 for Iowa State, and Arkansas hanging around. 4:50 to play in the third quarter. Johnson hands off for Carleton. Carleton clears some traffic. Carleton double teamed, right corner Jones. Jones will fire a three, and it rattles out. Rebound to Scott, up and in. Kristen Scott does it again. 57-49, Iowa State. Monk in a hurry, drives past Johnson. It's blocked away by Scott. Send that thing back to Little Rock. And with 4:26 to play, we go to a timeout.
It'd be interesting to know the last time an Iowa State squad was ranked that high for team statistics of blocks.
Cyclones by 9, Arkansas inbounds to Dungy. Between the circles, Dungy right side to Monk. Monk to Dungy. Razorbacks play catch, toll free. Been kept in check today. Mason drives in at the free throw line, 10 on the shot clock. Toll free, a pump fake, gets past Johnson. A long floater, good. A teardrop from 16 feet for toll free. Just kind of a natural score.
She's got some stuff to her game, for sure.
58-41, Iowa State. Carleton drives in left side, a flip of the shot. She's fouled, gets free throws. You kind of forget how physically impressive Carleton is. She's just kind of a patient player, and all of a sudden she's at the basket, and she's 6'1" and can really get to the rim. Carleton's free throw is good. 16 points for the All-American.
Kristen Scott, 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Alexa Middleton, 0 for 1, and this is the only other, with Bridget, those free throws there, that's the only other free throws shot by Cyclones today. Got to get to the free throw line more often than that.
Carleton makes both free throws. Dungy working on Wise, gets past her the rim and lays it up, and a foul on Wise.
And Iowa State can play off Dungy. She is not someone who's going to look to make her money off three-point shots. Coming into this game, 37% from three, but she's just 10 of 27, so she'll take some shots from distance, you know, maybe 3-4 a game, but she's not going to make enough of them that's really going to hurt you. This is what's going to hurt you. Put the ball on the floor, she gets you in foul trouble.
And makes the free throws. It's back to a 6-point lead for Iowa State with 3:45 to play in the third quarter. About 6-10 throughout most of this quarter. Carleton catches right wing, drives into Johnson, right corner. Johnson cross-court feed, Middleton, high lob. Middleton catches left side. Middleton flips it in for Scott, posting low left, goes in right hand, up, short, rebound, tipped by Scott, keeps it alive, and she's fouled. Good work by Scott on the glass. And the foul called on the floor.
Good job of hanging in there. Thomas had played some pretty good post defense. Kristen had her on her back, but they were definitely playing her, wanted to force her to her left. She took a contested shot going to her right. They did the right things defensively, but just didn't finish the job by boxing Kristen out. She's just so good on the offensive glass.
Scott in the bonus makes the first free throw. Scott 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Has 14 points, 6 rebounds in just 12 minutes to play. Second free throw, that one rattles out, and Arkansas gets the rebound. 61-54 Iowa State. Dungy hustles in the front court, crosses over on Carleton. Monk catches left wing, now Mason. Mason drives in on Johnson, out for toll free. Toll free, left wing, Monk's three, rattles off the right side, and Johnson gets an Iowa State rebound. 7-point Iowa State lead with the ball. Third quarter, 3 minutes to play. Johnson bounces in Carleton low left, finds a cutting Scott for the layup. Carleton to Scott. Cyclones lead by 9.
Fantastic ball movement. We've really seen some nice assists by Iowa State today. 16 of their 25 field goals coming from assists.
Dungy runs into Johnson, but a block called on Ray. And free throws for Dungy, and she gets a lot of them. Going to be attempt number 10 and 11 of this game for Dungy. Started her career under Sherry Cole in Oklahoma, an Oklahoma native, but decided to transfer to Arkansas to kind of be the premier player here.
And Mike Neighbors seems to let her play a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't say that she's necessarily been out of control, but I mean, she seems to have kind of pretty free reign to penetrate when she feels like there's an opening, and with good reason. She gets to the free throw line, she's converting.
free throw is good for Dungy, and it's 63-56.
If you have a player who averaging over 16 points per game, we're going to give him quite a bit of freedom.
She has 18 today, and a lot of that damage done here in the third quarter. Takes a seat for now, does Dungy, in Iowa State possession. With 2:40 left in the third. Middleton bounces for Scott at the free throw line. Looking for Carleton, can't find her. Instead, Middleton open three, top of the arc, buries it. Alexa Middleton, a big time three. 66-56 Iowa State. Back up 10. Toll free, crosses over on Johnson, gets past her, lays it up and in. High possession game this afternoon at Hilton Coliseum.
No help defense there after Ray Johnson was blown past.
Middleton bounces Wise left wing. Wise has been quiet today. Wise holds there on top Carleton. Carleton left wing for Wise. A ball fake into the corner, Middleton. Middleton drives up the left side, running floater, good again. Alexa Middleton doing a little bit of everything in this quarter.
13 points for the senior.
68-58 Iowa State. Tolford coming right back at the Cyclones. A long three on the way. Back flange, no. Rebound tipped to Arkansas. Arkansas's Mason jumper, back rim, no. And the rebound to Middleton. 10-point lead and the ball for Iowa State. Middleton, the Pioneer logo. Flips it in for Carleton, low left. Carleton goes in, reverse and a foul. Free throws for Carleton.
Nifty little move to the basket. Reversing it with that opposite hand underneath the hoop.
I know we're only in game number 7, but this last 5 minutes may be the best stretch of Middleton's Cyclone career.
Yeah, she's playing well. 6 of 9 from the field, 13 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds.
And no turnovers. Carleton makes the first free throw. She's been pretty good too. Now with 18 points for Iowa State to lead the way. Hey, you look up, Carleton, that's 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Yeah.
Free throw number 2, got them both. 19 points for Carleton. Iowa State has its largest lead at 12 with 1:30 to play in the third quarter. Zimmerman got left wide open, a 3, misses. Dodged one there, and the rebound to Middleton. 70-58 Iowa State. Middleton left hand pass to Wise left corner. Wise drives in free throw lines, got the size advantage, stops there to Middleton. Middleton drives in floater, banks no good. Rebound to Scott. Scott surrounded and a foul called on Arkansas.
I like the way Iowa State has moved the basketball today, but also away from the basketball. I think they've made some good hard cuts, freeing themselves open for some give and goes. I like that movement off the ball.
Scott gets free throws because Iowa State in the bonus. First one for Scott. Good again.
Anytime you have 3 players in double figures and you're still in the third quarter,
right,
you have to feel pretty good about your offense.
Scott with 17 points off the bench. Second free throw. Got them both. Point number 18 for the sophomore from Minnesota. And Iowa State up 72-58.
Cyclones just on a tear this quarter. 35 points, excuse me.
Wow. And Dungy fouled on a 3, or maybe it's a 2. I'm going to give her 3 for Dungy. Call the foul on
I think that's on Madison Wise. And you can give Dungy that space, as I mentioned. Her go-to, her tendency is to put the ball on the floor and go. She's done that with quite a bit of success today.
And this quarter has been unbelievable. I mean, it's kind of snuck up on us here, but there have been 61 combined points in this quarter. And it's not over yet as Dungy makes both free throws. She's got one more. Iowa State has scored 35 points in this quarter. Arkansas 27. Iowa State scored 18 points in the first half on Wednesday night. Dungy's third free throw got them all. So Dungy continues to pile up the points. Now over 20 points for the game, and it's 72-61 Iowa State. Cyclones still up 11. Middleton's been good in this quarter. Drives in left hand off the glass. Why not? Alexa Middleton with a nifty move.
Oh, she is playing with a ton of confidence, in particular this third quarter.
74-61 Iowa State. Dungy, left wing. Galden crosses over on Carleton, flips it over for Northcross Baker. Dungy drives in, a lot of contact, didn't call a foul that time, stays with Arkansas. And she might have lost possession, but yeah, a little bit of something there.
Yeah, I'd say of all the fouls called that she has drawn, that one she probably has good reason to gripe.
Thomas to Dungy, a three on the way, good. Dungy has 24 in keeping Arkansas afloat.
And she must have heard me talking about how you could maybe let her shoot it from downtown.
It's a 10-point Iowa State lead with 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. 74-64. Carleton holds for one. 8 seconds to play. Carleton a step-in three off the back rim. Rebound high for Thomas. Into the hands of Jones. Up and in. How about that? Look what I found, Ashley Jones.
A bit contagious, I think, amongst team members, and Iowa State playing with a lot of confidence that third quarter.
But Iowa State still a ball game here, only up 12, 76-64. Post feed in for Carleton's thrown away, but in the hands of Scott. On the left baseline, tipped away, stays with Iowa State.
One thing that helped Iowa State that quarter, they didn't have a single turnover.
That's probably as a coach, you go, I love the offense, but where's the defense?
Yeah.
Middleton. A handoff right side for Jones. Jones patient in the half court. A couple bounces with the left hand. 12 on the shot clock. Jones lost possession in the hands of Middleton with 8 on the shot clock. Middleton gets a screen from Scott. Middleton with 4. Has got to go. Middleton tough shot off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped out. And a foul called on the rebound on Scott. First foul on Kristen Scott.
And she has the right idea, just trying to go up and wasn't even trying to haul it in herself, was trying to tip it out to a teammate, but
Arkansas possession. Iowa State leads by 12. Golden around the perimeter to Dungy. It's been the offense. Dungy a three on the way. An air ball out of bounds to Iowa State.
a little bit of a heat check.
Dungy with 24 points. And most of those coming in the third quarter. Just underway fourth quarter. 76-64 Iowa State. Carleton catches straight away. Drives in on the shorter Zimmerman. Good ball fake to the rim. Lays it up and in. Carleton has 21. 78-64 Iowa State.
I feel like there have been a lot of games Bridget Carleton's had in her career where she has 18, 20 points, and somehow it's kind of a quiet 18 or 20.
Today would certainly qualify. Foul called on the other end as Golden went crashing in. But his foul is on the floor. Third foul on Middleton. So some foul trouble starting to add up a little bit for Iowa State. 3 fouls apiece for Middleton and Wise. I guess that's about it. Two for Johnson, 2 for Jones.
3 players for Arkansas with 3 apiece.
Toll free, inbounds to Muck. Now Dungy around the horn. Right side Zimmerman. Right corner, Toll free. Toll free. Watched by Johnson to Dungy. Dungy looking for a shot. Left corner, Monk's 3 on the way and good. Malika Monk has liked that spot today from the left corner. 78-67 Iowa State.
And when Monk and Dungy have that little 2-person game, they are awfully effective. Both really strong offensive players.
Johnson bounces for Scott at the free throw line. Now on the dribble handoff to Carleton. Carleton patient dribble drives in. Reverse left hand, yes. Carleton. 80-67 Iowa State.
What a pretty move to the hoop.
Dungy, a long 2 on the way. Left side, no good. Rebound to Wise. The offense has started where it picked up from in the third. Wise picks up a dribble left wing on top Carleton. Carleton takes herself on Zimmerman. Left corner, Johnson, a wide open 3 on the way. No good. Rebound tipped by Jones and dives on the floor, but a foul called. Jones dove on the ball, must have clipped Toll free as well. And the foul called on Iowa State.
Good hustle plays by a couple of players from both squads.
7:50 to play, fourth quarter. Iowa State 80, Arkansas 67. See some tired bodies out there right now. Monk, a hesitation dribble straight away. Left wing, Dungy's 3, an air ball. Long rebound. Scott with a good box out. Last touch by Iowa State. The one official didn't see it. Needed help, but I don't know if that's the best angle either. So Arkansas gets possession. Shot clock at 16. Monk catches right side. Now right corner, Toll free. Tolfree crosses over on Johnson in the corner. Monk a three. Good again.
Monk feeling it.
80-70 as a couple straight baskets for Arkansas. 7:20 to play. Iowa State not out of the woods yet. Carlton catches wing left. Drives in on Zimmerman on the low left block. Carlton goes in. A lot of contact underneath the basket. Bodies on the floor. And finally a jump ball call. Possession arrow to Arkansas. Getting a little more interesting here at Hilton Coliseum. It's a 10-point Iowa State lead.
Well, credit to this Arkansas squad. They don't go away. Certainly hasn't been any moment where I felt that Iowa State has this in the bag. Have not quite been able to distance themselves to a comfortable level.
7 minutes left. 10-point Iowa State lead. Tolfree catches, gets past Wise. A floater in the lane. Good. And Arkansas on a run. 80-72 Iowa State.
Well, they've got strong guards. I'd say they're a pretty solid post player away from being.
Johnson handles for Iowa State. A lot of time left. 6:45. Wise catches free throw line. Dribbles to the left wing. Looking for Carlton right side. Carlton triple threat position. Drives into the corner. Jones an open look for three on the way. Short. Rebound to Burkhall up top. And a foul call on Arkansas. Good position by the senior. First foul of the quarter on Arkansas. Iowa State inbounds right of the basket. Middleton back in the game for Iowa State. She triggers. In for Jones. Jones catches from the right wing for three. Good! Ashley Jones, a well-marked three. Iowa State leads by 11.
14 now for the freshman.
Golden in a hurry the other way. A long three by Mason. Good.
Mason with the answer.
Just cannot get away from these Razorbacks. 83-75 with 6 minutes left. Middleton left-hand pass to Burkhall. Good cut. Wise an open layup and good. Maddie Wise on the board. She has 7. 85-75. Golden handoff Tolfree. Gets a pick. Throws it inside. Foul on Middleton. Trying to help out on Williams. And Middleton picks up number 4.
She'll come out of the game.
And Iowa State with its 4th team foul, so you got to be a little nervous about bonus at this point. It's a 10-point Iowa State lead.
You don't want to stop the clock in a game where you're trying to pull away. Don't want to stop the clock and give them freebie opportunities. Of course, no more one-on-one in women's basketball.
Dungy's jumper misses, and the rebound to Johnson. Good job by the guard to stick her nose in there. Johnson pushes up the left side. Bouncing Burkhall, lost out of bounds. And a turnover for Iowa State. I believe that's the first turnover of this half, making the second turnover of the half. 5:33 to play. It's 85-75 Iowa State.
Iowa State has really looked comfortable on the offensive end against a pretty aggressive Arkansas team.
Tolfree. A push off on Wise. Step back jumper short. Rebound. Jones got a hand on it, but picked up by Arkansas. Tolfree back in, crashing in. A wild shot. She's bailed out with a foul call. Call it on Scott.
Williams credited with that offensive rebound. She's only played 18 minutes. She's one of the starting post players for the Razorbacks. I'm not really sure why she hasn't played all that much. I thought she provided some nice energy for them early on.
Tolfree, 2 free throws. First one is good. 85-76 Iowa State. Tolfree with 10, so the, do my math here, 4th Razorback in double figures. The second free throw for the right-hander rattles out, and the rebound to Wise. 5:15 to play. Go clock, go. 85-76 Iowa State. Johnson being harassed by Golden. Johnson picks up her dribble straight away, looking for a cutter, finds Carlton a free throw line. Carlton puts it on the floor and a hand check called. It's getting pretty physical there on the
Got some players with some really nice skills and certainly haven't gone away. They've tried to answer Iowa State just every time.
Jones, an open look out of the inbound, misses, but the rebound Iowa State and then a turnover. Johnson had an open wise, but threw it away, and Arkansas gets the steal. They're going to push up the right side. A quick three by Tolfree, short, rebound tipped into the hands of Johnson and the Cyclones. See if Iowa State slows it down a bit and tries to cherish some possessions here. Johnson spins the dribble, throws it in for Carlton. Double team comes, out for Johnson, thought about, set throws it back in for Carlton. Back out Johnson, a three on the way, no, short, and Galden tracks down the rebound for Arkansas. 4:20 to play, 9-point Iowa State lead. Johnson deflects the pass out of bounds, goes diving on the floor, and stays with Arkansas. 4:20 left, Iowa State 85, Arkansas 76. It's been a very pleasant game to watch here at Hilton Coliseum today. And a good crowd on hand to watch it. Zimmerman inbounds, Tolfree into the corner. Back out Monk. It's been Monk and Dungy for the most part in the second half. Monk gets all the way to the rim. Wild shot, but a foul called on Scott. She kind of flung her body into the air, and then Scott there with the contact.
17 of 21 at the free throw line for Arkansas today.
Third foul on Scott. And Monk with 21 points. First free throws of the day for Monk. The 5'5" guard misses the free throw. A little frustrated with that miss.
Yeah, she is not very big. They list her at 5'5". I don't even know if she's that big, but she is really athletic, very quick.
Second free throw, got that one. 85-77 Iowa State with 4:11 to play. Galden back in. That's clearly their best defender. Galden gets matched up with Johnson. Johnson gets in the half court, stolen away by Galden. Galden in a hurry. Zimmerman to Dungy. Iowa State matches up. Dungy with control. 3:50 to play. Dungy crosses over on Johnson and backs back out. 15 on the shot clock. Dungy still maintains. Gets her defender in the air. Fires in the right corner for Galden. Flips it inside for Williams. Off the glass. Got it. Arkansas has chipped into this lead. It's now only 6. With 3:30 left and a timeout for Bill Fennelly. 3:32 to play.
A lot of shots, as we said. They turn it into a track meet and don't use much of the shot clock at all.
Scott catches at the free throw line, hands out for Middleton. Middleton in there with 4 fouls. Works on Galden. Gets her up in the air. It's blocked away by Galden in the hand of Wise. Wise blocked by Williams. And Arkansas controls it. They've got numbers up the floor. Dungy catches up and in on the run out, and it's a 4-point game. 85-81.
Cyclone faithful displeased with the folks in the stripes.
Middleton fakes the handoff, drives in, stolen away by Dungy. And she bounces it off her knee but maintains control. Dungy runs over Jones, and a foul called on Jones. And this thing
It's getting
has
wild.
gotten very interesting very quickly. Free throws for Arkansas can cut the Iowa State lead to 2. Dungy with 26 points. First free throw rattles in. Now 13 of 15 from the line. 85-82 Iowa State.
27 points.
Second one rattles out. Rebound tip to Carlton. Corrals it for Iowa State.
Yeah, good job of securing the basketball and kind of waiting for the crowd to disperse before she tried to dribble up the floor.
Iowa State gets the ball in the hands of its All-American. 3-point Cyclone lead. Under 3 minutes to play. Jones on top, Middleton. Thought about a three, drives in, pulls up from 14 feet, rattles out. Rebound on the floor and picked up by Arkansas. Breaks her back, can tie with a 3. Galden, left wing Dungy, puts it on the floor, gets past Jones, flips it out for Zimmerman. Had a look and said it corners, Tolfree 3, long. Rebound and a foul on Arkansas. Now Tolfree got a great look, but a foul on Arkansas. And a bit of a riot cheer from Bill Fennelly and the Iowa State fans.
Well, I was surprised that Dungy didn't shoot it off of her penetration, and then Zimmerman had a really good look from 3.
Carlton inbounds to Jones. Full court pressure by Galden on Middleton. Carlton walks into the front court, 2:20 left. Cyclones by 3. A basket would be nice to get some breathing room. Carleton crosses over straight away, spins in free throw line, corner, a three by Scott. Yes! Kristen Scott, that is big time. 88-82 Iowa State.
Does that give Iowa State the breathing room that they need?
And an offensive foul called on Golden. She ran over Wise on the screen, and Iowa State possession with 2:02 left.
And with all the defensive pressure that Golden has applied on the basketball, that is not where I thought she'd pick up her first foul.
Mike Neighbors with some words for the officials. Under 2 minutes left. Carleton picks up a dribble at the Iowa State logo. Left side for Middleton. It's a 6-point Iowa State lead. 1:50 left. Middleton being hand checked. Middleton maintains the dribble. Right side, Scott again for three. No good. Long. And the rebound to Iowa State's Wise, who's hacked going up. Maddie Wise on the weak side gets the rebound and goes to the free throw line.
Well, Maddie Wise was clutch a couple nights ago as Iowa State made that big comeback up in South Dakota. 14 fourth quarter points. She's a little bit quiet today. 7 points. 3 of 7 from the field, but has done some of the dirty work well. 4 rebounds. Just hasn't had that many looks at the hole.
Wise with 2 big ones here. First, good. 89-82 Iowa State. 1:43 on the clock, fourth quarter. Arkansas had trimmed this to 3 and had a chance to tie. Now Iowa State up 7.
And had a really good look at it with that shot to tie.
Second for Wise, got them both. Wise has 9 points. It's 90-82 Iowa State. Monk to Dungy. Dungy off the screen on the left side. Hesitation dribble. Blocked away by Scott. An offensive foul called beforehand. Ran over Carleton.
Great
Fourth
awareness.
foul on Dungy.
Yeah, and great awareness by Bridget. We've seen Dungy do that a bunch this game. Finally, someone stepped in and took one.
1:30 left. Iowa State up 8. Now a trap. Gives it away to Carleton. Iowa State trying to call a timeout. Does get one.
90 points. It's not as though they're shooting out of their minds from deep. They're actually not shooting very well from 3 at all. Just 8 of 28, 28%.
Carleton catches free throw line out for Middleton. Iowa State can work some offense here with 1:18 left. 16 on the shot clock. Middleton bounces. Carleton catches there. Will fire a free throw line jumper and is fouled. Fouled going up on Golden. And Carleton with 23 points and 10 rebounds, 4 assists, goes to the free throw line. Carleton had 8 points at the half. First free throw was good. So 16 points in the second half and has led the way for Iowa State, but has had plenty of help. Kristen Scott with that 3 a moment ago earned her career high with 21 points today.
Oh, she's playing with a lot of confidence. I love that back 2 big possessions late in the game. She has the confidence to chuck it up from downtown.
Carleton misses the second. It's a 9-point Iowa State lead with 1:05 left. Monk, quick dribble to Mason. Mason stopped at the free throw line by Jones. 15 on the shot clock. Dungy's got to go here. 9-point Iowa State lead. Dungy drives in, up on Middleton, misses, and the rebound, a tie-up. Possession arrow to Iowa State.
Good defensive possession there by the Cyclones, forcing Arkansas to spend 22 seconds.
91-82 Iowa State. 50 seconds left. Some pressure by Golden. Middleton gets to the front court, and Arkansas not being too aggressive here. Middleton can just dribble out in front. Middleton up the right side, stops there, looking inside for Scott. Good catch, but then lost it. Picks it back up on the floor, out of bounds to Iowa State. I don't know if Iowa State should be in a big hurry here, but 12 on the shot clock, 33 in the game. Middleton inbounds, trying to find Carleton. Instead launches it deep for nobody. Jones catches in the backcourt. Jones being harassed, has a dribble with 8 on the shot clock to Wise to Carleton with 5. A long 3 for Carleton short. Rebound off the hands of Wise, and Tolfree picks it up. 20 seconds left, 9-point Iowa State lead. Tolfree behind the back bounce. Out for Golden. Golden left wing, Mason's 3, long, and the rebound to Jones. With 10 seconds left. Woo! Everybody rises to their feet here at Hilton Coliseum.
Catch your bet. Brent Bloom.
Iowa State in a high-powered game defeats Arkansas 91-82.